Now in this next bit, I want to show you how to use the page properties. Now to get the page properties up, I'm first of all going to make sure that nothing is selected. And then at the properties at the bottom of the screen, you'll notice that you've got a page properties button. So clicking on the page properties button, you've got a few things that you can change. First of all, making sure that the appearance is selected in the category, you'll notice that you've got a background colour option, and clicking on the colour palette will let you change the background colour of the website. Now nothing will happen until you click on apply. Now the next thing that I want to do is look at changing the font, and at the minute we haven't really looked at how to change the font. There's a few different ways of doing it. This is probably the easiest way. Now if we still stay selected on the appearance page properties option, you'll notice that you've got something called a page font, and this is the default font that you're actually using in your website. So here, if I select a different option from the list, like Vidana for example, and then click on apply, you'll notice that the font has now changed. Now you'll notice that in the page font list it gives you 3 different fonts: Vidana, Geneva and Sans Serif. And what that basically means is, try this first font. If the computer hasn't got this font installed, move on to this second font, and if it hasn't got that installed, finally move on to this last font. So it just gives you a little bit of flexibility over how your website's going to look on other people's computers. You can go into the edit font list and make your own if you wish, and again you can choose different fonts. So I'm going to start with American Typewriter, and then I can choose another one underneath, maybe Arial, and I can keep going, and I can add in as many as I wish into that list. And as soon as I click on OK, you can see that it's now available in that list. You should also be able to play around with the bold, italic, changing the size of the font and the text colour on this page as well. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is moving on to the heading font. Okay, so this time I'm going to change the heading font so that it's different to the main font, and I'm just going to choose something else in the list, something like Comic Sans. Again, you can change the size for each of the different 6 heading styles, and you can also change the colour. For now I'm going to leave it as it is. So to finish off, I'm going to click on OK. Now to apply that heading, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to select and highlight the text that I want to be the heading, and then from the format list I'm going to choose heading 1, and you'll see now that the font has changed. Now obviously at this point I might need to think about removing the layers around. It is important to know that you can actually overlap layers. And these, when you come to preview it in a web browser, these grey lines won't actually be there. It's only there when I'm editing the web page so that I can see where the different layers are.